Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. So this will take you, I think it's the 10th to the 17th of June, and I'm going to pull one additional guidance card before I shuffle the rest of your cards. You got by the book card, very Capricorn card, very much about being straightforward and how you deal with life and how you deal with people, how you deal with your finances, everything. It's got a picture of elephants here. So elephants are very much that energy of staying power. It's also the energy of an awful lot of good fortune. Ganeshi is the elephant, which is the elephant god of good fortune. So I really hope any Capricorns watching get as much good fortune as you need. So please give me 6 cards and discuss the energy for Capricorn for the week ahead. 4 of Pentacles behind you. Oh gosh. Knight of Cups is the gift. Challenge. 4 of Wands. The Chariot is how people are showing up for you. So I think there's going to be quite a lot of movement in your relationships this week, because the Knight of Cups is the gift. The Death card is underneath it. Don't worry about the Death card. I will clarify it. And your outcome is a Tower. Okay? Don't worry, Capricorn. I'll do loads of clarifying here. A lot of the movement seems to be in your relationships. Yeah, definitely. So tell me what the Death card is about. The Death card is obviously a card of change. It's about leaving something behind in order to shred the skin to move forward into a new future. Okay? It's with the 4 of Pentacles here. So I'm hoping for any Capricorns that have been having to deal with the 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles is a very withholding energy. If it's showing up in your relationships, absolute nightmare to deal with. It talks about someone who's not expressing their emotions. And I'm hoping with this Knight of Cups as the gift, there's some news coming your way which is going to get you to leave this energy behind. Okay? Can you clarify the Death card for Capricorn, please? The World. Oh my gosh, guys. Some of yous are completing a cycle here. And the cycle you're completing, what cycle is Capricorn completing, please? The Queen of Swords. So for some of you, it can be an Aquarius, or you're completing a cycle of being quite emotionally disconnected from someone, because the Knight of Cups is the gift and the Chariot in your relationship rules Cancer. It shows up when 2 forces are actually moving forward in the same direction. And this is what's going on in your love and your relationships. And there seems to be some chapter closing. It's either closing with an Aquarius person, or some of yous are leaving behind this energy of dealing with someone who's been emotionally very closed off, and the dynamic of love is progressing for you this week. Tell me about the Tower, please. What is the Tower about? Okay, give me a minute. 10 of Cups. Boy, there's an awful lot of emotional change here. Because when the Tower, I think the Tower is the most misunderstood. I'm also an astrologer, guys, okay? The Tower card represents Uranus. It's the sign Aquarius. And these are the planets that break through something that's been previously stuck for a very long time. Okay, so a lot of people get scared of the Tower when in fact it comes to set us free from something that's been very, very oppressive. And I cannot help feeling, because of this Four of Pentacles, what's been oppressive is maybe being, I think there's maybe for some of you it's been a relationship dynamic where there's been a lot of withholding around not only the heart, but that instinctual knowing that there's work that's got to be done with someone, or that instinctual knowing that there's a certain person that belongs in your life. There's been a lot of holding back with that. Never an easy card. Yeah, look, it's with the Lovers. This might only be for one person watching, guys. I'm so sorry if that happens. Nothing I can do about it. But what's clear this week is there's an awful lot of breaking down of that. Tell me about the gift of the Knight of Cups. What's this gift about? Yeah, look. Oh my God, you're my second reading. And both readings have been very, very powerful. Six of Cups is the card reconnection and reunion. I think for some of you, if this is a relationship dynamic and there's been a lot of walls and a lot of miscommunication, it's clearly coming down this week. And what you're moving out of is a feeling that you've been in emotionally being in the winter. And what's happening is there's a warming and a softening of the heart. Why is the Four of Wands the challenge then? Okay, Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups, my least favourite tarot card, has been offered a cup, but just staring at it. It's a card of inertia. It's about not moving forward, when clearly this whole reading is about moving forward. But really, really what's going to have to happen here is some Capricorns are literally going to have to shred a skin in order to move forward. So when we shred skins, sometimes it's about letting go of belief systems. Sometimes it's about letting go of old identity roles. Sometimes it's about letting go of, because what you're letting go of, I'm not sure if this is a person or an energy, because the Queen of Swords would be very, very Four of Discs. She's not very governed by her emotions. And because of these, I think maybe Capricorn, for some of you, there's been a freezing between two people. And clearly what's going on here is just a huge, huge opening up. One cycle is being completed with the Death in the World card, and this is about major, major achievement, the World card. Can you clarify these? Look, it's with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. What have you guys got going on here? So for some of you, this is work orientated. You're letting go of something, you're completing it. The Ten of Pentacles is obviously a fantastic financial card, and something's coming to a really healthy conclusion. Because it's with the Ace of Cups, it's what I call very adorable karma. The Ace of Cups is adorable karma. It's energy that comes our way when we've acted in a way that's been very about selfless service, very much about devotion. There is some very, very interesting and very beautiful karma here. Some of you are definitely having to complete something in order to move forward to this beautiful love energy and this beautiful prosperity. I think it's something to do with being a little bit, because the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Cups is here, it's like moving from a place of emotional, basically it's about emotional winter time. and moving into the energy of the heart and the energy of love. When the Tower card appears, we're talking about old oppressive structures being broken down. It's clear with that Four of Pentacles behind you, Capricorn, that you've been dealing with either your own oppressions or someone else's, and there's a lot of truth going to be revealed this week, and there's going to be a lot of, basically, a lot of people don't like that word liberation. Look, I told you, you get the deep knowing card. And that's what happens sometimes when we just know instinctively that there's a pathway we want to follow. It could be relationships. It could be a bit to do with work and commitment for some of you. I think there's been a lot of blocking of this energy. It doesn't matter if it's coming from them or it's coming from you. It's still the same thing. So when that's going on, and I do a lot of readings, guys, it's when the Tower card appears that I know that change is about to happen. That those dams are about to be broken through. So the love can come through again. So whatever's been holding you back to be resolved. Because the Four of Cups is a challenge, it's either going to be you or the other person. It's almost like the cup's there. Maybe some of you have just been staring at the cup. Maybe the other person's been staring at the cup. But they've not been taking the initiative to move forward yet. Capricorn, it's time for this to move forward now. I am not sure if it's going to come through the other person, or it's going to come through you, or it's going to come through the Eye of the Divine, which is pretty much the same as the Wheel of Fortune, but there's change going to happen for you. Do you want to give me one more card for the Tower and the Ten of Cups, just to put Capricorn's mind at rest, in case we're a little bit... Look, you're going to the Fool card. The Fool card is about going down new possibilities, but it's going without fear. And the only thing that breaks us out of that fear is the Tower, Uranus in the birth chart, which liberates us to walk down new pathways. And that's exactly what wants to happen here. It's going to be one of these weeks, Capricorn, potentially, were hugely life-changing for you. And not life-changing in a way that's... I'm not saying the death in the world isn't challenging. It's always difficult if some of us are called to let go of one pattern. But I think already there's a knowing, the energy's there that you want to move forward. So moving forward you are. Beautiful reading, Capricorn. Again, you're only my second reading, and it seems to be very powerful forces at work this week. But mostly breaking through that oppressive energy, because it's a challenge when you're dealing with the Four of Pentacles, especially in love, but even when it comes to work or finances, because it's a card of holding and sort of gripping, which is part of the process. But this is all about moving forward and letting go and walking down new pathways. And I'm very excited for you guys, and I'll speak to you later. Loads of love. Bye.